India taking on Sri Lanka. It's match number 2 in the Micromax Asia Cup 2012 from the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium here in Mirpur.
Bangladesh and Pakistan very close in the first match of the Asia Cup. 500 runs were scored in that game on this pitch. Nothing really has happened to the pitch. Have a look at it. It is still very good. But that's not the pitch that today's game is going to be played on. Today's game is going to be played on a pitch over here. And you can see the difference in the color. It is definitely having a greenish tinge. And Gamini, the curator, joked that he has used grass juice for this color. But you can have a look. There is a fair sprinkling of grass, but I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. All that it will do is it will help the ball to come onto the bat quite nicely. And with the kind of stroke players that both Sri Lanka and India have in their ranks, you could be in for a total of 600 runs in this game. This pitch is a very, very good pitch. The seamers will enjoy bowling on it, but the batsmen will enjoy the ball coming onto the bat. 600 runs is what I predict in this game.
We're ready with the all-important toss. The two captains are out here, MS Dhoni from India and Mahela Jayawardene from Sri Lanka. And we've got David Boone overseeing the toss, the match referee from Australia. MS has the coin. Heads is the call from the Sri Lankan captain.
That's a head. Sri Lanka have won the toss.
Okay, it's Sri Lanka that has won the toss. Mahela, what is it going to be?
I think going to bowl first on this, Ramesh. I think a different wicket we played here before as well some time ago. Feel that the ball might come on nicely towards the latter part of the innings. So hopefully we can keep this strong batting line up to a decent score.
How frustrated are you with the lack of choice because your team has been hit quite badly with injuries?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, because of the amount of cricket that we're playing, the guys are having few issues, but it gives another guy an opportunity. That is how we see things, and it's a great opportunity for some of the guys who are getting into the side to show what they're capable of. Going forward, we need to keep a bigger squad, obviously, to back up for these injuries, but all in all, it's a very good opportunity for everybody. Great tournament, playing against some quality opposition.
All the best.
Thank you, Ramesh.
MS, happy batting first on this one?
Well, not a bad one. We were looking to bowl first also because, under the lights we felt, we saw the last game also, it gets slightly better. So we are looking to bowl first, but it's not a bad decision to bat first.
You'd be hoping change of location will help you to get going in this tournament.
Of course, I think, Australia was not really good for us. The ODI series we did decently well, but we need to play consistent cricket. And the good thing is, there's plenty of competition in the side. Youngsters, they're pushing each other. The bowlers are trying to get a spot. So overall, it's good for Indian cricket.
Go well today.
Thanks a lot.
So the news from the centre out here is that Sri Lanka won the toss and elected to bowl first.
Well, India will look to get a big score here. Gautam Gambhir and Tendulkar at the start of the innings. Virat Kohli has been in sensational form. Rohit Sharma needs to get a few runs, and Raina as well, and then Dhoni. And the all-rounders, Ravindra Jadeja, Irfan Pathan. Ashwin has the ability to bat well. And then Vinay Kumar and Praveen Kumar will bowl with the new balls. Very strong in the batting department. Sri Lanka, Dilshan and Mahela Jayawardene, Sangakkara, Shandima Luful Taranga and the middle order, and then Thirimane, Kapugedra, Parvez Maroof, the all-rounder, and then Kulasekara, Prasanna and Lakmal. And here's the little master. Can he achieve a major milestone that he is chasing? 100th International 100 here in Dhaka. And Tendulkar and Gambhir, the left-right combination, have to set up a good foundation for India to get a big score. Looks very young for a man who's been around for a long, long time. Sachin Tendulkar and Gambhir. A strike rate of 86, very good average of 40. He's got the ability to play some long innings once he gets in, and he'll be hoping that he can get off to a start here. He's been a very good servant for Sri Lankan cricket. 122 wickets. Economy, very good indeed, 4.67. Absolutely fantastic in this format of the game. Two men catching. Here we go. Kulasekara. Good start. Good line. Look to bowl the ball up because he's cancelling the new ball.
Hint of some swing for the right armour. That's why Mahela has won the toss and elected to bowl. That looks close. maybe going down the leg side. Just a little bit of doubt in the mind of the umpire, and caught on the crease. Lazy kind of a shot from the left-hander. Where did it pitch? I think it pitched well within the zone, I think. Oh, I think he's very lucky to have survived that appeal.
Spraying onto the pads. Gambhir works it quite easily. It's a very fast outfield. And the umpire might have a look at that. A little bit of fumble at the boundary line. The run 3. It's not going upstairs, is he?
Just another example of how quick the outfield is. That was hardly timed by Gautam Gambhir. That shot came off the inside edge of the bat. Ran quickly. The fielder slipped. And I think he's done really well to get control of the ball after slipping. Prasanna was the fielder.
Opening the pace of the bat that time. Tendulkar will get off the mark. Again a teaser for the fielder who puts in the dive, but it's for just a gentle push.
Tendulkar a little artistic on that occasion, because it wasn't a 4-ball, but he made it into one. Played it late, opened the face of the blade, and once he found the gap through point, it was going to be tough for the man in the deep to catch up with the ball. Full length dive, slide, skid, but the ball still won that race.
A bit of an appeal, maybe inside edge. Tendulkar looking to work it to square leg. Much better looking to hit mid-on. That's what he's practicing there.
He has went a little too across the line towards mid-wicket area. Yes, the face of the bat closed on that one. That's why he didn't meet it in the middle of the bat. Big inside edge. And then rehearse that straight drive. That is how he should have played it.
Magnificent shot. Last time it hit the stumps, but this time he's got the placement perfectly, just wide of the man at mid-on. Super shot this from Gautam Gambhir.
Yes, that was a quality shot from the left-hander. In position early and showed it the full face of the bat. The footwork was good. And it was a powerful on drive that fetched him 4. Execution was perfect. Didn't try to overhit it. It was all about timing.
Anything on the pads, he's worked it beautifully. It'll be another couple for Gautam Gambhir. 5 overs bowled. It's 17 for no loss. Another full toss and taken. Sachin Tendulkar is waiting. He reckons the ball had pitched before the fielder. And umpires getting together now. Ian Gould and Steve Davis. The fielder was very confident that he's taken the catch.
Umpires having a look. They've asked for a review, a referral from the third umpire. I think the question is whether that catch was taken cleanly by the fielder at short cover. Mahela Jayawardene took a good, neat catch. Because it was, if it was, then obviously it would have been, it will be signalled as a no ball. But no, I think it's fine there. It's not a high ball. It dipped a little. Even a full toss can be devastating for you. It was hit straight to Mahela Jayawardene, who took a neat catch. Good catch. And Sachin Tendulkar has got to leave the crease. He doesn't want to.
Was the height of the delivery, the full toss, and the umpires are giving him out. What a disappointing end to Sachin Tendulkar. The full toss getting rid of Tendulkar for 6 and 19 for 1 India. India 19 for 1, losing the wicket of Sachin Tendulkar. Gets in the new vice captain of the Indian cricket team, Virat Kohli. who's been fabulous right through, not only in the recent past, made quite a mark in one-day internationals. That's a very good shot from Gambhir. Good placement, two fielders there, but it's got it through. Boundary to end the over, 24 for 1.
And that is, of course, what experience can do for you. It's a quick outfield. This is what he's got to look at. He's got a predominant offside field. He cannot afford to stray on the pads. He will go for runs, not necessarily for boundaries. Oh, that is a full toss. He's put it away. We were talking about straying on the pads. That's what he said. It's a boundary, 31 for 1. Nicely put away on the pads. And look at the way Gautam Gambhir has dealt with it. He's not trying to hit it hard. He's just looked to time it and hit it away from the fielder.
Well, he has such a lot of variety as a batsman, Gautam Gambhir. So good on either side of the pitch, and that was just a little help, a flick, rolling his wrists. His outfield is fast, but he timed it well. It's such a lovely timer of the ball. Just look at the pace it raced to the boundary.
Good shot and good effort there on the field, restricting it to a single.
That's Sekuge Prasanna. That's another addition to the Sri Lankan lineup. Fine fieldsman, but look at that shot. Lovely timing, great balance. That's what Virat Kohli's strength is. He's so balanced at the crease. Prasanna.
Good shot and good effort on the field. This is very good cricket. Virat Kohli wanted to go for the single. Didn't wait to see if the ball went past the fielder or not, and almost paid for it with his wicket.
Chamara Kapugedara. This is what I was talking about. The youngsters that have come into the Sri Lankan side has certainly lifted the standard of fielding. Look at that stop. This outfield is fast. He had to move quickly, and he did move quickly. Oh, if that hit, it would have been just completed a fine piece of fielding had that hit.
Just extension of defense. Didn't look to hit it too hard. What a shot that is. Very well executed. Just getting the bottom hand into play to get the elevation and gets a boundary.
It's a super shot. Didn't try to hit it too hard, as you just mentioned. What it did was just a placement with excellent, safest shot you can play.
Goes over the top, long on. Oh, he's put it down. It was a very good effort. Chandimal, the fielder, is it flat? But normally Sri Lankans take these catches.
Yeah, it was up in the air for a long time, but I thought they were just a little bit too slow. Instead of coming in front, he went in the sideways and just in the end, just couldn't make it in the end. Just when we mentioned about Sri Lanka probably looking to take a wicket, Prasanna created a chance, but Lakman not good enough. He did maintain it very low in front, but just couldn't hold it not to it with that run. 50 partnership.
Getting the charge this time, and what a shot. Will get him a boundary there. Gambhir realizes just 3 fielders outside the ring. He's got to get some boundaries.
Yeah, that's after 22 deliveries. They found a boundary and a good one. Once again, a little bit of width, beautifully played. Didn't he try to hit it too hard? Found the placement perfectly. Just by there was a fielder at the deep, but he was not close enough to protect that boundary.
He played with soft hands and get another single. Gambhir, he'll keep strike. It's 80 for 1. Got a lot of runs on the leg side today. Gautam Gambhir going for the second. It's a good throw, flat throw, and Steve Davis has gone upstairs. It took a bit of time. I thought the umpire was quite convinced that the batsman had made it, but it's best to be safe than sorry.
It was a good throw, good pickup, and a flat throw. Well, he ran the first one very, very fast indeed. That's why he's quite comfortable in before Sangakkara took the bails off.
Comfortable in the end. Good technique, running between the wickets and grounding his bat. Single will bring another 50 for Gautam Gambhir. And bit of a misfield. They were just ambling for one. Misfield in the deep allows the batsman to pick up two. Yet another half century for Gautam Gambhir, and a very good one. It's 89 for one.
Teams have won the game. Maybe that's one of the reasons why they've opted to field first. Yes. And very strong. Some really good looking drives down the ground from Gambhir. Few cut shots. It's important that he carries on for India.
Well, that's another good delivery from Maharoof, beating him on the drive. Gautam Gambhir has been outstanding, but just take a look at that last delivery from Maharoof. That's a big inside edge. Looking to drive through extra cover, but maybe jagging back a little bit, taking a nick.
And he runs beautifully. Good tight single taken. A direct hit was needed. It was not to be. It's 96 for one. Goes for an uppish drive, finds the gap. It's a fast outfield, and that ball will once again crash into the rope very quickly. So Pervez Maharoof done with a fair bit of damage of the last ball. It's 110 for one, India. Gambhir is running hard. Will he come back for the second? It's beautifully placed by him. 100 partnership is raised by this pair. India going at a good pace. 120 for one. His bat is making a funny noise, Gautam Gambhir, even though he's middling the ball, but it makes a strange kind of a sound, as if he's playing off the edges. Late cut, nicely guided for four. Used the pace of the ball once again. Sri Lankans give a four of the last ball. 128 for one.
Now, did that pitch outside the leg stump? I think it did. Prasanna was very confident. It was more of a plea, I think, than anything else. They needed that wicket. Yes, I think it was definitely going down the leg side. .300 appears to be on the cards, but let's first rejoice the 50 from Virat Kohli. Gets a good hand from the crowd. He's been extremely consistent. His 21st score of 50 in one-day internationals. Very consistent, very classy. And you can add 900s to those 2150, so he becomes a really good package for India. Vice captain and doing a fantastic job batting at number 3. Three runs from the over, 131 for one.
That's over left hand.
He's they don't have a Lasith Malinga to come in and produce that surprise spell. That has been their problem. Malinga is the type of bowler who can get you wickets and get them quickly. Sri Lankans have struggled without him, and the bowlers on display today hasn't really looked like doing that.
He's been a good player, always a good player of his pads, but he's driven the ball well. Also some late cuts to go with his offside play. That's wide down the leg side, will be given as a wide. Sri Lankans getting just a little bit frustrated. Kohli with a 50. Well made 50.
Has driven again so beautifully through extra cover. In his zone, he's so strong in that area through extra cover. Had the invitation, got full use of it.
Perfectly done. He had played a couple of balls in the direction of the fielder. This time he ventured to hit it over the top. What a good strike. Good thinking. He can amp it up anytime because he's got the power. That's brilliantly done. Reverse sweep. Showing his class, Virat Kohli. Great improvisation. Well, the charge is on now. A couple of boundaries in the last couple of overs, and this partnership is now worth 128.
That's arrogant. He just dismissed it from his presence. Imagine the level of confidence he had. He just, got on top of it and hit it. I wonder whether it was premeditated, but still he hit it in the middle of the bat. And he'll get another run off the first ball. Change of voices in the commentary box. Lakshman Sivaramakrishnan and Arthur Ali Khan.
But since then, both these batsmen have looked so good indeed. Once again punched, and running between the wickets have been very, very good indeed. 2 runs taken. Just seems to me that the Sri Lankan fielders are not really up to the mark today. They started well.
He's called for 2. Virat Kohli. And a fumble in the deep will allow the batsman to get it very easily. Full Taranga, the fielder.
You don't often see that, especially from fielders from Sri Lanka, not picking it up cleanly. Would have been rather 2 runs as it is, but you've got to.
Well stopped. It was a terrific strike that from Virat Kohli. Mahela Jayawardene suddenly saving a boundary.
Yeah, well, he's trying to leaning from the front as a fielder. He's been quite outstanding. Lovely crisp shot. Could have easily gone down to the boundary, but terrific stop by Mahela. Lot more with 9 wickets in hand. Once again, the placement has been very good. Should be easy. 2 runs. He's very quick in between the wickets, just at the last moment, stretching himself, but safe in the end.
Full toss. Does it have enough to get to the boundary? Yes, it does. Well played, Virat Kohli. Gets to 80 with that boundary. 175 for 1. Another slow delivery. Gambhir will get the single. One of these two has got to take charge of the situation, try and play some shots. I have to see if Virat Kohli has been given that job.
Both these batsmen are now in the 80s. Also be thinking whether to take those chances before they get into 100.
As before, sloppy work in mid-on. Should have put in the dive and stopped it, Kulasekara. That much needed boundary for India to kick off this batting power play.
Yes, Sri Lanka usually do set very high standards in the field, but for some reason today has not been their day. Kulasekara diving on top of it, and the ball going through. Should have been stopped. Kohli will be very happy to get a boundary.
The dive will save the boundary. Taranga, fielder at mid-off. 7 runs coming in this over. We had 3 in the first over of batting power play. 7 in this. The last delivery coming up. There was a wide in this over. Hence the extra delivery. Can India get a boundary? Can't get a boundary. He'll just settle for the single. 37 overs have been bowled, 186 for 1, and it's time for drinks.
Once again down the deck. Once again the ball going through. You don't see that, do you, Shiva? Especially if you're a Sri Lankan fan. They set a very high standard in the field, but today they've looked not up to the mark. They've just gone through.
Calling early, directed this time, but Virat Kohli well in. But Ian Gould has gone upstairs. Looked like he was comfortably home. He's very, very quick between the wickets, Virat Kohli. But we'll have to wait and see. There's doubt in the umpire's mind.
Direct hits can surprise quite a few. Well in. Such a good runner in between the wickets. Very good. Look at that bat dragging in. Good example of any youngster watching it, how to back up and make sure that you stay safe.
Big cheer from the small crowd. I don't know why the umpire went upstairs. From here you could make out that he was well in. Well before. Does it come off the pad? Doesn't matter as long as it's runs for India. It's leg byes.
That's poor stuff. Once again, he started with the wide, and then once again going down the leg side. Off the thigh pads. And you have that fielder inside the circle, the man at fine leg. You don't want to see the bowlers going down the leg side.
That is the only problem with bowling these Yorkers. If you don't get it right, then they can go as the low full tosser. The 200 coming up with that flicked mid-wicket by Virat Kohli.
This has been a good over for Sri Lanka because just 5 runs so far. And it's not easy to bowl in power plays, as we know, with just 3 fielders outside the ring. Lakmal's strength has been he's bowled with good control. He's not sprayed the ball. And even though he's bowled a low full toss, he's generally been in that good length, full length area, which has been good. And as a result of it, he hasn't given away too many runs. He hasn't given too much of width. Nice to squeeze down towards third man. But again, the idea is right from Lakmal, pitching it right up for a couple of runs. 203 for 1.
Oh, there was no run in it. I don't know what Gautam Gambhir was trying to do. There simply was no run in it. He hit the ball straight to the fielder. Now look at that, having hit the ball straight to the fielder, taken a few steps out, he wasn't going to be able to make it. So how was Kohli at the other end going to be able to make it? Judging the run is so important. Yeah, the ball's gone straight and it's a good height as well. Good height to the fielder. The full toss, and he's hammered it away for a boundary. He gets to 99. 216 for 1.
Well, Faviz Maharoof's last delivery was a gift. Gautam Gambhir making full use of that full toss. Not the quickest, Parvez Maharoof. Just over medium pace. Gambhir just latched onto it.
And that's a century for Virat Kohli. Second in consecutive innings against the Sri Lankans. Remember, he got that brilliant 100 against the Sri Lankans at Hobart. And he follows that up with another 100 here, 100 of 115 deliveries. 10th one-day 100. He's the quickest to get to the mark of 10 centuries. Gordon Greenwich had done it in 99 innings. Kohli has done it in 80 innings. Herschel Gibbs got there in 105 and Trescothick got there in 107. Short ball, and that brings up Gautam Gambhir's 100 as well. 10th 100 for Gautam Gambhir as well. And a third at this ground. Well, just like his Delhi teammate, who's also got 300s here at Mirpur.
A highly satisfying performance for both batsmen, both Kohli and Gambhir. Contrasting hundreds, but they've all both been very useful for India. And this is how he got his 100. Short, was on top of it, and plenty of satisfaction reaching that 10th ODI 100.
Oh, that's another full toss. At that pace, it's just a gift. The second consecutive full toss that Maharoof has bowled. We've often talked about it, that if you've got the pace like Lakmal has, the extra pace, you can afford to bowl those low full tosses. But look at that, this is not even an attempted yorker. This is at a very, very good height. This is almost like a benefit match delivery. That's a big hit, but it'll go straight to the fielder. Yes, he's taken that catch. Opal Taranga completing the catch. So Gautam Gambhir not quite able to carry on after getting 100. Much to the delight of the Sri Lankan fans. But what a partnership this has been between these two.
Important wicket for Sri Lanka. They needed to break it. And Gambhir on the back foot. Half volley and good catch taken in the end. So a wicket for Sri Lanka. Finally the partnership is broken. Gambhir gone for exactly 100. India 224 for 2.
Well, the Indian skipper has promoted himself at the fall of Mahela Singh Dhoni's wicket. He's got a tremendous record. Maharoof bowling to Kohli, and Dhoni will look to come for the second. He will come. He is very, very quick between the wickets. Anything within the 30-yard circle, he's going to come if the fielder is in the deep and complete the run very quickly.
Well, Dhoni is fresh. He's just in. So he's really making full use of it. Look at the way he's running. Great running.
What a shot, but it's up in the air. And it's another wicket. Thirimani. And once again, you pitch the ball, you make the batsman do the work, and you get rewards. So 2 wickets in the over to Parvez Maharoof, the second centurion of the innings gone.
Well, this is a big one. This is a very big wicket because Kohli was threatening, and Thirimana judged it well on the boundary. A fairly simple catch in the end, but 2 big wickets for Sri Lanka in the space of 3 balls. So both set batsmen dismissed. Kohli gone for 108. India now 226 for 3.
Seven overs left. India know that they haven't got enough on the board as yet. Raina is off the mark. Gone for the biggie. Gets a boundary. It doesn't take too long to settle down, Suresh Raina.
Such a powerful player. Suresh Raina has a brilliant one-day record. Great T20 player. And good use of the feet. So much of power behind that shot. Lovely follow-through.
Again well bowled into the block hole. Nothing much any batsman can do.
Is a good striker of the ball, Mahela Jayawardene, and I like his approach. It's always refreshing to see him walk in to be there till the end. A Yorker that's been put away nicely by Mahela Jayawardene. That's his class. He'll create something out of nothing. A Yorker drilled for 4 through square leg.
Very well played. Not too many batsmen can do this. Very skillful. Deep in the crease, getting his front leg out of the way and making good enough contact. It's a very, very fast outfield, but well played. Mahela Jayawardene. Of the series, beg your pardon. Dhoni's gone big. And Ian Gould, a bit of exercise. Brings up the 250 for India.
They'll get the crowds warmed up. First 6 of the match, and Dhoni really was in good control on that occasion. Picked up the length early and whacked it. It caught the toe end of the bat, but still good enough for a 6. That landed on the top tier.
It would have been a wide had he not reached out for it. Just get this single. He could have got a wide and an extra ball.
Want to keep the ball away from his range. Dhoni likes to hit them over mid-wicket, square leg and straightish mid-on. So the idea is to bowl wide to him so that he doesn't catch it where he wants it over mid-wicket or square leg.
What a shot from Raina. There was a man at long on, there was a man at long off. He went straight. Much needed boundary for India and Suresh Raina.
He's such a fine ODI player, Raina, because he can be unconventional and very conventional and classy, just like this drive. Powerful straight hit. There was a fielder there at long off, and the ball went across the turf in a jiffy past that man.
And another one. Classic from Suresh Raina. Back-to-back boundaries. Getting down on the knees to get the elevation. Well played. Very well executed.
Showing why it's impossible to stop. The range is terrific. The balance was brilliant. Hit it intentionally over the field and got another boundary. So a couple of good strikes from Raina. 11 runs so far from the over with a ball to go. Pressure on Sri Lanka.
Well fielded. Fine leg inside the ring. Had it passed him, it would have been a certain 4. Parvez Maroof, the fielder, cramping up there after that effort.
Yes, he's tall, really had to get down very quickly. It's a very fast outfield, and that is one good effort from him. Stopping a certain 4.
Again wide of off stump, hitting the toe end of the bat. Still travelling very quickly. We'll get to Dhoni.
Backs a punch, Mahela Jayawardene. Covered the stump so that he could cover the wider angle of the ball. And good effort there from the man at long off.
Again wide of off stump. And it's 4. Great striker of the cricket ball, Mahela Jayawardene, and very dangerous towards the end of the innings.
Kapugedra is the man who misread the ball. misread the bounce, overran it. Mahela Jayawardene is not looking too happy. Fielding has got to be sharper than this. There was undone by a little bit of spin on the ball.
Maruf will cut it out. And Dhoni gets 2. He'll keep strike. It's turning out to be another good over for India.
MS Dhoni is making the field run mad. Stiff looking for Faraz Maruf, doing well in the end, just limiting that shot to 2, but the strike is back with Dhoni on 25 from just 17 balls. The strike rate has jumped to 147, and the expressions of the captain are changing by the minute. Mahela Jayawardene looks a little knocked out at this stage.
Again looking for the Yorker, staying in line, and MS Dhoni will not miss out. He's on fire. Partnership of 50 of just 30 balls between Dhoni and Raina.
Kulosek bowled well in his initial burst, has gone for plenty in this over. 13 from the over so far. Wrong line, full toss on the pads with the fine leg up in the ring is asking for trouble. All MS had to do was to miss that fielder, which he did quite easily.
Another full toss. Great over this for India. 17 runs on the over. 280 for 3. Again the Yorker, but doesn't get it right, and MS Dhoni gets it right. Strikes the ball very hard because he's a strong man and he uses his bottom hand to very good effect.
Well, MS has an eye of an eagle, lashed onto it very quickly. Strong wrists, strong hands, brilliant eye. Low full toss is difficult to handle. We earlier saw Sachin Tendulkar falter against one.
Wonderful. He's expecting the Yorker and he plays it easily wide of the fielder in the deep boundary. 20 over. 293 for 3.
Knew exactly where the fielder was. This time it was a fine tickle round the corner for a 4. He is breezed into the 40s on 44 from just 23 balls.
Raina, now deep mid wicket, can't get there. What a way to finish. Maximum for Suresh Raina. And it's a super shot right into the block hole and made it look very, very simple. So Raina signs off with a 6 and India get past 300. 304 for 3.
What a way to end the innings. Third 100 in just 67 balls, and India running away with the show. Powerful batting from Dhoni and Raina. Partnership of 78 from just 43 balls. And hit Sri Lanka quite hard. Have a look at this. Full toss being put away over straightish mid-wicket for a massive 6. This is why such an important player in this one-day lineup for India can turn it on anytime. India would be pretty happy with the eventual total. 304 for 3 of 50 overs. Centuries by Gautam Gambhir and Virat Kohli. Got them going. Dhoni 46 from 26 balls. Raina 30 from 17. Gambhir with exactly 100. Tendulkar went early for 6, and Virat Kohli with a splendid 108.
It's all about partnerships with the top order. Tendulkar went when the score was 19. An outstanding partnership of 205 between Gambhir and Virat Kohli, both getting hundreds like Ravi's mentioned. And then partnership of 78 of just 43 balls. With 2 wickets there for Faraz Maruf, 2 and 1 over. And a wicket for Lakmal, that was Tendulkar. But in the end, they've been expensive. Kulosek and Lakmal going for 67 runs. Sri Lanka will require 305 runs to win in their quota of their 50 overs.
So this is what the Sri Lankans need from their batting lineup. 305 runs to win, which has never been achieved here, batting second at Shere Bangla Stadium. A total in excess of 300. It's up to Sri Lanka to make a fist of things.
Yes, I agree with you, Ramesh, that Sri Lanka could have easily, restricted India under 300. But some brilliant batting, as you said, by Dhoni and Raina, they really made the difference. I thought they came in at the right time. With it.
Here we go then. Irfan Pathan will get the ball to dart back into the right-handers. India in the last 10 overs run amok. 95 they got for the loss of 2 wickets. The last 5 overs, 63 without a wicket. And that is when they dented Sri Lanka heavily. With that swing and, a better swing of the bat from Mahela Jayawardene. Is off the mark with a delightful 4. Apologies from Irfan Pathan. Not to the batsman, but obviously to MS Dhoni. Wrong line and paid the price for it.
Yes, that was at his pads, Mahela Jayawardene. He just loves it there. He rolled his wrist. His outfield is so quick. The fine leg, in fact, he was pretty square. And the outfield is so fast, it just races away to the boundary. No chance of stopping it. The new ball will take it away.
Well, that's gone. Hit hard. And he got the ball to bounce off the square. It was hit extremely hard into the turf. And the fielder at cover had no chance.
He didn't move. That's the batsman. He knew as soon as he struck it, it was 4 because he got it into the gap. He had enough width outside the off stump. And plays very, very strong square on the offside. Tilakaratne Dilshan loves that square area.
That's beautifully done. Off the pads. And it's a fast outfield. Mahela Jayawardene will get a boundary. 2 4s in this over. 9 from the over so far.
Well, he's been inconsistent with his line, Praveen Kumar. Went for 4 on the offside against Dilshan. And on this occasion, straying down the leg side. Just midland leg, and Mahela Jayawardene will enjoy it. He likes the pace, the ball coming onto the bat. He's not express quick by any means. And just using the wrists through square leg.
Good running between the wickets. Tilakaratne Dilshan is a fast mover, very good athlete. And for a guy who always looks for those big shots, every now and then he can surprise the opposition with this kind of running between the wickets. There was quite aware of where the ball had gone. That's gone for a 6. Magnificently done. What a great strike. Mahela Jayawardene has lifted Irfan Pathan for a massive 6 over square leg. Well, the chase is on big time as far as Mahela is concerned. What a delightful shot that is.
Just look at this. With the swing over square leg, it came off the middle of the bat. It went quite a distance to the upper tier. He just went with the movement, Mahela Jayawardene. It was swinging into him from over the wicket.
Well, what a pretty shot that was. Beautifully done. That's gone for 4. Lightning fast outfield. You get value for your shots, and that really was a crafty piece of batting from Mahela. Waited for the ball and drilled it past point.
Not good bowling. Short and wide. Jayawardene will love it. He'll put it away all day. He had plenty of width. Both batsmen love width. Dilshan loves to go square. Jayawardene is such a complete player. Wide array of shots. And that's another exhibition of how he could hit that ball square.
That's a good ball. Turned him around. That's an excellent line to Mahela. He likes to feel the ball off the pads even when it is pitched on that middle stump. So very good line for Mahela. Initially looking to target the mid-wicket area and then stopped in the process, Mahela. played it with soft hands with a straight bat. Down the track, inside edge, gets him 4. It's been an action-packed thriller the first 3.4 overs. Plenty of magnificent strikes and a lucky one on that occasion.
Yes, it's a good blend. Jayawardene having some luck. Looking to charge. I thought it was not necessary because he's already got a boundary. He was looking to come down the pitch, possibly to put Praveen Kumar off his length. Very lucky getting an inside edge. Could have easily gone onto that leg stump. Just passing the leg stump.
Oh, that's and it's gone. How many times we've seen a soft ball getting the better of the batsman? In the end, it was a big wicket of a soft ball. Tilakratne Dilshan hitting that ball extremely hard, but straight down the throat of mid-wicket. He'd be disappointed.
Well, he didn't do anything wrong, Dilshan. He got it on the middle of the bat, but all he did was pick out Virat Kohli. Very lucky indeed, Irfan Pathan. That was a rank short delivery. And sometimes such deliveries get you wickets, and in this case, Dilshan out for 7. Sri Lanka 31 for 1.
Kumar Sangakkara, 323 matches over 10,000 ODI runs, very good average, a match winner on the day. India have a very powerful offside field for the left-hander. That's well done at point. Rohit Sharma with a full-length dive showing desperation.
Sangakkara makes batting look so easy, but look at this stop. Great commitment. Had it gone past him, at least a couple of runs. Oh, great piece of fielding. Good dive. It came off the middle of the bat.
That's brilliantly done. Great improvisation. That's gone all the way. Magic touch from Mahela Jayawardene. From nowhere, he produces this brilliance.
Well, he's been in that kind of form, Mahela Jayawardene, from Australia. Great shot, more of a slog sweep. Taking on Praveen Kumar. Just moving just that little bit, taking it from his off stump. Knowing that there is the fieldsman inside the ring at short fine leg, so he had space, even if he mishit it. But to his credit, it came off the middle of the bat.
That's another glorious improvisation from Mahela Jayawardene. Pure genius, pure class. Praveen Kumar is thinking, what wrong has he done? A couple of good balls, and well, the net result has been 10 runs, 6 and a 4. MS Dhoni in conversation with Praveen Kumar, just asking him to take it easy. You can't do anything when you're up against a class act like Mahela.
Yes, indeed, definitely. Jayawardene making batting look so easy. Great improvisation, as Rami said, using all his experience. Mahela Jayawardene knows exactly what he's doing. He's very much in control.
What a shot, what a shot. Just waltzed down the pitch and smashed it with a straight bat. Sangakkara realized that he had taken a bit of time. So he was 3 of 12 deliveries. Now he's 7 of 13. The 50 comes up with that. Sangakkara is aware that when a team is chasing 300, there's always pressure on them because the asking rate is always going to hover around that 6 mark.
Fielder at square leg, again fumble. Jadeja the fielder in the deep. What's happening today? Even Sri Lanka did not field well, and now India.
Well, he's one of the better fielders in the Indian team. He's very, very quick, Jadeja, and gets the ball in quickly too. So this is one of those rare things where he's not quite got it. I think he might have overrun the ball.
Doesn't matter for Mahela Jayawardene. Standing tall and delivering. Elegance personified.
Well, that's what I was saying about the skill with both hands. We've seen him play some pull shots where the bottom hand has come into play. Now look at the way the top hand dominates as he plays that shot. And elegantly done as well. He just dismissed it from his presence. Look at that. Magnificent stuff.
Something to do with the grip. Mr. Gavaskar. Modern day batsmen, a lot of them hold it low down. He's gone over the top and just cleared the man at mid-wicket. Sangakkara taking the attack to the left arm spinner straight away.
Well, he's trying to put pressure on the bowler. He knows that Jadeja has been under some pressure, but it was perilously close to that fielder because that's not the shot that Sangakkara generally plays. He likes to play straight. He's hit it with the turn. Dhoni won't mind. Jadeja won't mind.
It's in the air but in the gap. The placement is superb. And what a way to get to a 50 of just 40 deliveries. Great batting by Mahela Jayawardene.
66th time that Mahela Jayawardene has got a half century for Sri Lanka in one-day internationals. And this is the 16th against India. And look at that. That's a very, very narrow gap between extra cover.
Placed the shot particularly well and will get 4 with no chance for the field in the deep.
Well, he knows exactly where the fielders are placed and he plays and picks his shots accordingly. Now he's moved just a little bit towards the offside and he swept it from the middle stump. You can see that he swept it from the middle stump. The leg stump is exposed, so he's taken a bit of a chance.
And he pulls out the leg cut. What a range of shots he's got. He's a real master.
You said it, Siva. He is a real master. First the sweep shot. Then he stays put, waits onto the back foot, opens the face of the bat and hits it past the cover fielder. Wonderful, wonderful. And now, as if he's toying with the bowling, just taking a single.
Goes for a big heave over mid-wicket, misses it. Not entirely. India would be hoping, Atta, that they commit a mistake, because that's the only way out of this mess for India.
But this pair has batted beautifully.
And running between the wickets has been awesome as well. Every extra run has been accepted by this pair, even though Indian fielding has been remarkably sharp. But and straight away it's been greeted by that lap sweep. That is such an irritating shot against any bowler, because you bowl a decent delivery and certainly you get a very teasing response like this from a batsman. That's nicely placed once again by Kumar Sangakkara. Chase for Sachin Tendulkar.
Sign of a class player, Kumar Sangakkara. He's not trying to hit it too hard. Placement have been picture perfect. He knows exactly where to place the ball and run to quite easily on both the occasions. Lovely deft touch, played it late and knew exactly where he was placing it, away from that fielder and inside the circle.
That's beautifully done, easily done. Gets it past the man at long on. Majestic Mahela.
Well, he's not going to hold himself back at all. Lovely dancing down the pitch, getting underneath it and placing it once again, bisecting those two fielders. No chance whatsoever. That is a really good shot under the circumstances.
And taken, gone, caught behind. This is the breakthrough that India were hoping for. Irfan Pathan is over the moon. India have struck gold. She can't believe it. Mahela has to leave, trying to guide the ball for a single and caught behind. The Indian flags are out. They become hopeful once again.
What a change. Irfan Pathan being called back in, and Mahela Jayawardene just got a faint edge and a good catch to his right. MS Dhoni makes no mistake. And look at him. He is delighted, and why not? Mahela looking very good. In the end had to go back to the pavilion for 78. Sri Lanka 124 for 2.
He's a terrific talent, making the headlines as the next big thing to enter the cricket field. 34 matches, very consistent, and was very impressive in Australia. Irfan Pathan has given India a great breakthrough. He was called in to provide India with a bit of a breather in the shape of a wicket, and what a wicket is taken. Trying to guide the ball for a single, and MS Dhoni was up for it. Irfan Pathan's second wicket. Both wickets have fallen. That ball came in sharply and almost damaged him. Had it not been for an inside edge, it would have been curtains for Chandimal. Clearly surprised by that extravagant in-dip.
He came back a good seam position. Yeah. Came back in, closing the face of the bat. But still managed to pick up 2 runs.
No, it's the call, which is a very good call. It's a direct hit. I think it's gone. I think it looks tough for Chandimal. It's Rohit Sharma has hit the stumps. Third umpire is from Pakistan, Shahzaib Raza. India feel that they've got Chandimal here. How close is this one? Direct hit, I think, has made his ground. Full stretch was Chandimal. And so India need to now cut down on the rejoicement of a fall of a wicket, because it's Chandimal who has won the show from Rohit Sharma. Not out is the call. It's got to be from the third umpire. Got back very quickly. Sri Lankans fans are jumping up in the air with enjoyment.
Oh, very well bowled. Appeal from Dhoni behind the stumps. Obviously for a caught behind, but what a delivery. Little bit of flight, turn and bounce.
Well, the off-spinner's perfect delivery to the left-hander. Pitching on the stumps and just enough to beat the outside edge.
That's through the infield, will be 4. Very, very good shot. What talent this man's got. Chandimal, first boundary for him.
Well, Dinesh Chandimal is special talent. I saw him hit 100 at Lords. That was a special innings. And he's played a few special knocks in a very short career. Just gave him a little bit of room, and all he did was just force it.
He's got to watch out with the running between the wickets. Let's take a look at the delivery that Ashwin bowled in the last over. Did mention about the dew factor. As the ball hits the deck, good flight, good position of the seam. You see just a hint of dryness in the surface. Not a great deal of puff dust, but you can see the surface is dry, no dew. Be more runs. He'll look for 2, Kumar Sangakkara, and get it easily. 137 for 2. Superb placement. And what power. Picked up the length early, gets into a good position, Sangakkara, and he smashed it.
Took it, I thought, from outside the off stump, Kumar Sangakkara, really looking to put Jadeja off. He realizes his chances against Jadeja. He dragged it from well wide outside the off stump, but he had open spaces to deal with. So, good timing.
It's called for two, but the two batsmen almost colliding. That's 50 for Kumar Sangakkara. Well, yet another half century. He's got plenty of them. He's not celebrating a great deal. He wants to convert this into something really big.
Well, I know he's quite convinced that his job is only half done. In fact, I would say quarter done, because Sri Lanka needs another 150 or more. So a long way to go. And Sangakkara needs to be there. And that's his 15th ODI 50 against India. So they'll get another run. It's pretty expensive over, 9 runs. It's 149 for 2.
He's bowled in. This is a top spinner from Ashwin. And Chandimal looking to go over the top. Misses the line completely. Important strike for India. And they're very, very happy.
Didn't see the need for that shot, really. Chandimal didn't have to play it, because he had a good partner at the other end. That was a carom ball. Missed it completely. Highly unnecessary. Big wicket, because Sri Lanka needed Chandimal to be there. Needed to support Sangakkara, but he's gone for 13. It's 152 for 3.
So India picking up another wicket. Gets in Thirumanna. Seeing glimpses of very good potential in this man. Just his 16th game. Average is very modest, 28. Slip in position for the new batsman.
Well, he's definitely under pressure. That's because this was an unnecessary shot attempted by Dinesh Chandimal. He didn't need to play it.
Oh, great delivery to end the over. Fantastic over by Ashwin. 152 for 3. Miscued. Will be safe. It was the short delivery, and Sangakkara would have thought there's a boundary written all over it. Miscued it, but gets away.
Well, it very nearly worked for Dhoni. Rohit Sharma, rank loose delivery, and Sangakkara must be should consider himself very lucky. Surely it didn't come off the middle of the bat, that's for sure. Well, he's not happy.
Suresh Raina is turning out to be a handy bowler.
He's doing what the captain wants. He's bowled 5 balls and 2 dot balls. So he's doing exactly what the Indian team wants. Few cheap overs.
Another good over. Just 4 off it. 159 for 3. Well played in the end. There was a field in the deep, but he picked it up so early. He was able to hit it in front of square. First boundary that for Thirumanne. Now he's gone upstairs, signaled the boundary, and now he's gone to check if it's gone over the line.
Got the feeling it landed on the rope. Let's see whether it's on the rope or bounced just inside. I think it's gone for 6. Is it? Or has it gone all the way? Well, it seemed to have landed on the rope.
Yeah, on the rope, and could be a 6 that. Third umpire, not sure yet. Another look. From this, it looked as though it bounced. It was on the half volley. What's he going to do, the third umpire?
Yes, I think he's given it a 6. So it's a welcome boundary, and first after 5 overs. So Therimana breaking the shackles and breaking loose, getting that 6. Well, they've been given something to cheer.
Good commitment. Puts in the dive, saves a couple of runs.
Another look at that. A slog sweep. And Therimana looking for a couple of runs here, and they may come back. They do. Good running, very good running in the end. So Therimana 14, Sangakkara 58. Well, Sri Lanka having a lot of work to do. Change of voices in the commentary box. Sunil Gavaskar and Athar Ali Khan.
That's Jadeja. Bit of a misfield over there. It went to his throwing hand, and that's why the batsman said no. Very good effort there.
Oh, just a chuck on fingertips. Went down the pitch, but could have just stuck in.
Well, he placed that shot quite well. Normally plays with a straight bat, trying to hit it over the bowler, but this time didn't quite get the elevation that he was looking for. Lucky that the ball didn't stick. These kind of catches stick in the hand. Again, deliberately done, but will they get the second? Yes, they get it quite comfortably.
It's a difficult chance. Very difficult for the bowler to hold on to these. At times it does get stuck in the hands. Not on that occasion.
It's up in the air. Will Ashwin get to it? No, he doesn't. Well, that's what can happen if you have a few dot balls. So Mahela Singh Dhoni's plan almost worked. It was far away from Ashwin. Even the quickest of Indian fielders would have struggled to get to that ball. But good bowling that by Vinay Kumar. That's what happens when you have a couple of dot balls. Batsmen are forced to take a chance, take a risk.
He made some room and wanted to play it probably through the covers. Didn't get a hold of it. He's kept it simple. He's attacked the stumps. He's come round the wicket to cut that angle for the left-handers, Praveen Kumar. And he stuck to basics. As long as you can bowl to the stumps, attack the stumps, I think you're in with a chance. Because the batsman will always keep on thinking whether to play some forceful shots. If he does make a mistake, Praveen Kumar will pick up a wicket. So this is good stuff, really good stuff from the bowler.
Yes, he's a street smart cricketer, Praveen Kumar. You can see he'll be varying his pace. Just going down the leg side. Ian Gold declaring that a wide. I think he'll use Ashwin as well. Two of his best bowlers he will use. Looking for the second run. The ball's gone pretty quickly, but he's taken a little time to get rid of it, the fielder. 196 for 3. Well, there goes the cross-batted shot, and he's gone. That's not something that he plays well. And so the first ball of the batting power play, India strike. The well-set Sangakkara is caught very nicely, and so India get the breakthrough that they're looking for.
Success in the very first delivery of the batting power play, taking it wide outside the off stump. Better option would have been on the off side. Took it on and headed straight to the fielder. Will be disappointed, but he'll be a very happy man. He looked threatening from the time he started bowling. Ashwin picks up Sangakkara for 65. Sri Lanka 196 for 4.
Kulasekara up the order. So he's come ahead of Tharanga, he's come ahead of Kapugedara, both recognised batsmen. Exactly 10 days ago, that's when he got to that big score. Now Sri Lanka will be hoping that he can replicate that or even get half of that. There's the wicket for you. This is not Sangakkara shot, the cross batted against the turn. Yes, he's hit a 6 with the turn against a left-hander. Nah, he's given him out. Well, to me it looked as if it was going down the leg side. So 2 wickets in the over for Ashwin. And Sri Lanka now on the back foot.
Yeah, he's doing a Shakib Al Hasan here. Shakib Al Hasan also picking up 2 wickets in 1 over in the batting power play. This is a good delivery. Once again, the batsman playing across the line. Looks pretty adjacent. And the umpire thinks so as well. Ashwin picks up the 2nd wicket in this over. 3rd wicket altogether. He goes for 29. Sri Lanka 198 for 5.
Upul Tharanga to the crease. Upul Tharanga has opened the batting for the Sri Lankans. So they will be hoping that in these overs he will be able to get a start and get them close to the Indian total, if not overall it. But that looks a little bit difficult now. 107 of 85 deliveries, 5 wickets down, half the side out. What a good over this has been from Ashwin. Just 2 runs and 2 wickets. It's 198 for 5.
The Indians have pressed home, but this is going to be runs down to fine leg. 200 is up. Upul Tharanga just getting a tickle. But the Sri Lankans were in a similar situation in that I think it was the first final in the Commonwealth Bank series. Kulasekara and Upul Tharanga were the batsmen who really tried to salvage something, mount a challenge. They got very close. They're back again here.
That's gone over the top of the fielder at mid-off and will reach the boundary. Brave shot, good connection in the end from Kulasekara.
He's proving to be a very handy performer for Sri Lanka, Kulasekara. Known more for his bowling, but I can tell you that he has decent technique. Very useful down the order, can play those kind of shots.
Makes room and clubs it over mid-wicket for 6, is it? No, it's a boundary. What a good strike from Kulasekara. He's surprising the Indians here. 4 of Ashwin and now this big booming shot of Kumar.
Well, it's no surprise. Kulasekara can hit shots like that. He's very strong in front of the wicket. Loves to hit through the line and hit over mid-wicket, and also very strong on the offside.
Oh, bowled in with a slow one. Beautifully done, yes. He's got the dangerous Kulasekara with a lovely piece of bowling. Slow one, castling him. The Indian flags are out once again. 89 to win from 69, but with 4 wickets available to Lankans, it is now looking very difficult.
Clever bowling, very good thinking. He was in with the shot and he had played far too early. Vinay Kumar holding it back, bowling much slower. Kulasekara gone for 11. Sri Lanka now 216 for 6.
Kapugedara is marking his guard, so Sri Lankans do bat deep. But the question is whether he can handle the crunch situation. Tharanga needs a solid hand at the other end. The figures are not too flattering. And brilliantly done. Well, what a catch. Magnificent from Virat Kohli at point. First ball dismissal. Vinay Kumar has picked up another, but this time the credit has got to go to the fielder. Electric, brilliant, and very athletic was Virat Kohli.
Well, call it what you like, it was a brilliant catch. Gambhir should consider himself very unlucky. Went at a ball wide of the off stump, but Kohli had to come up with something special. Gambhir gone for naught. Sri Lanka in trouble, 216 for 7.
Vinay Kumar is sitting on a hat-trick. Suresh Raina is the new man in for Sri Lanka. 102 matches. Can strike the ball big. He's got to make sure that he hits the stumps. He's got to bowl as straight as possible. No slip. And no one close to the bat. And hits him on the pads. Maybe going down the leg side. Close, but not close enough. Ian Gould there straight away telling him that it's a not out. That's a very nice shot from Suresh Raina. Placed it beautifully, timed it well enough to give him a boundary. He's a tall player and can hit the ball hard. It's a pickup shot. Big dive from Suresh Raina, I think. Couldn't get the ball into play. Makes room, straight drives this one, and that's gone quite easily for a 6. Ashwin gone for 11 in this over, 227 for 7. Maruf works it away nicely for 1. Will he come back for the second? He slips. Sachin Tendulkar has got the ball back into the keeper's glove very quickly on the bounce.
The good thing is Maharoof too can bat. He's got 4 first-class hundreds. And it's nicely put away on the leg side. Was definitely interested in the second run before this happened. There was a chance, but
that's drilled for 4. Hardly seemed to have hit that one. Upul Tharanga is not a big basher of the ball, but you expect him to fight. That's how he crafted a couple of 50s in that all-important CV series final games.
well, coming in at number 6, Upul Tharanga has played an important role. We know that number 6 is a pivotal position. Now could be trouble if it hits. Maruf got there in the end, the throw missing. They'll have to take those chances, Sri Lanka. They'll also need 1 or 2 big overs. Maruf will have to really go after the bowling, play a few big shots. Tharanga is a different kind of player. Let's see that last run. Oh, it would have been very tight had that hit. Yes, very tight in fact.
Goes big, goes high. Will this be taken? Ashwin trying to get around that one. Couple of runs taken. Really had to scooter along to catch this one. He was always going to be away from the ball, the line of the ball. Bowled him. Edged it onto the stumps, and it's a big one. Upul Tharanga was striking the ball neatly, but he's gone. Irfan Pathan has picked up his 3rd wicket. It's getting now more tough for the Sri Lankans to win this one.
Well, this could be the final nail in the coffin. Tharanga was the last of the recognised batsmen, and he was looking good until he dragged it on. Great relief for Pathan. Tharanga out for 17. Sri Lanka 241 for 8.
Sikuge Prasanna. 8 matches in 18 runs. Slow delivery has been punched for 1. Sekuge Prasanna. Stop laughing, Roshan.
You know why I'm laughing? Is that it could be tongue-tied for subcontinental. Well, not for you. Well, this is what happened. Upul Tharanga was dragging it on. So that's a big wicket.
That's a good hit. 1 bounce 4, picked it off a length. The angle was in to Prasanna. I said I was a bit surprised. He took a single off the last ball. It's an example that he can strike the ball. Gets Sri Lanka past 250.
Well, that's perhaps the reason why he took a strike off the last ball. It's a good hit. It's a good calculated hit. There was a fielder at deep square leg, not at mid-wicket. And so he's used that vacant spot to good effect.
Taken, a simple catch for Suresh Raina. Then the idea was good from Kumar. He was looking for the Yorker. It was a low full toss, getting the toe end of the bat. And Maruf has got to go.
Once again, the slowish Yorker, the bat turning in his hand. He was trying to hit it over mid-on. Good catch that by Suresh Raina. He's got a safe pair of hands, doesn't miss much. Maruf's spirited innings of 18 is done. 254 for 9.
Last man in for Sri Lanka is Suranga Lakmal. Just the 1 run in his first 12 games. Prasanna on strike. He's gone for the big one. Fielder getting underneath it. And safely taken by the great man, Sachin Tendulkar. It's a very, very good win for India. In the end, a comfortable margin of 50 runs. And Irfan Pathan having a very good match, picking up 4 wickets.
And he's taken important wickets, Irfan Pathan. He first got rid of Dilshan, then Mahela Jayawardene, who was batting so well, then Tharanga, who was looking dangerous. So those 3 were very, very important wickets. And of course now, reward for some good bowling, the slower delivery, and the tail end are all right, but these are all valuable wickets. So once again showing that he's made a complete recovery with Irfan Pathan, and now belonging in the India one-day side. He was such an important cog in the wheel a few years back. Then injury came and he was out of the team, but he's back in the team. And that 4 wickets was just what he's asking for the ball as a memento, because 4 wickets in one-day cricket is not a regular affair.
In the end, you have to say India put in a good show.
Sri Lanka needed their batsmen to fire. They needed a big partnership as well. India had a 200+ partnership for the second wicket between Gautam Gambhir and Virat Kohli. Both of them got 100. And that gave just the kind of platform that Mahela Jayawardene needed when he came in the 43rd over. But over here, that is the Sri Lankan batting card. Jayawardene at the top of the order, 78, Sangakkara 65, and then Terimane 29. But apart from that, really very little contribution. Batsmen got off to starts, but weren't able to convert it into meaningful scores, or scores that could make a difference to the result. Irfan Pathan 4 for 32, Vinay Kumar 3 for 55, but don't forget Ashwin. Ashwin also bowled really well, 3 wickets for 39. So that is the match summary for you. India 304 for 3, with Kohli and Gambhir getting hundreds and Dhoni smashing 46 not out. Sri Lanka in reply 254, all out in the 46th over. Jayawardene 78, Sangakkara 65, Terimane 25, Irfan Pathan 4 wickets and 3 wickets each to Vinay Kumar and Ashwin. India winning the match by 50 runs.